जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी। जय गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। जय गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। यशोदनंदन व्रज जनरंजन। यशोदनंदन व्रज जनरंजन। यमुना तीरा वनचारी। यमुना तीरा वनचारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी। जय गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। यशोदनंदन व्रज जनरंजन। यमुना तीरा वनचारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद। श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। भज श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद। श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। भज गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे। हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे। हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे। हरे Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Gurudeva, Jaya Gurudeva, Gurudeva, Jaya Gurudeva, Gurudev, 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 Jaya Srila Gurudev. हरि नाम संकीर्तन महोत्सव की जय, भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी शैल प्रबंध महाराज की जय, नित्य गौर प्रेमानंदे, हरि हरि बोल. So Hare Krishna, welcome you all on a special class. So tell me, what do you like to hear? What do you like to hear?
कृष्णा प्रभु जी, भगवत कथा प्रभु जी.
Very good. What else?
Chaturma significant.
Give your suggestion. I am inviting suggestions. We are celebrating Eid here. Any idea? What do you like to hear?
I suggest, like one is saying Chaturmasya. That's a good suggestion.
Very good. What
Nectar
else?
of instructions. Nectar of instructions.
What else? You are getting so many instructions. You don't follow anything, so you don't need to know any instruction. So today, we'll talk about Gita. But not Bhagavad Gita. Today we'll talk about Bhumi Gita. Gita, but Bhumi Gita. The song sung by Mother Earth, Bhumi. It is a 12th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, chapter 3. Yesterday we had number 5, today we are going to say number 3. Bhumi Gita, right? Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Budhirayet Nashprayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtuki. So how many of you have ever heard that there is a Gita which is known as Bhumi Gita? Only 2. Not even 10% people know about it. Alright? So there is always a time to know. And today you will know what is Bhumi Gita. So we start. Sri Sukho Vacha Drishyatmani Jay Vyagran Nirpan Hasati Bhuriyam Aho Ma Viji Gishanti Mrityu Kradanaka Nirpaha. So without synonym, we'll go for translation. Sukadeva Goswami said, seeing the kings of this earth busy trying to conquer her, the earth herself laughed. She said, just see how these kings who are actually playing in the hands of death are desiring to conquer me. Om ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुषमिलितं तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टमस्थापितमेन भूतले स्वयं रूपकथामयं ददाति सुपदन्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुश्रितापदकमलं। श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवां च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगना ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितां च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्त राधा कांत नमस्तुते। तप्त कंचन गौरंगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमती पताका स्वामिनिति नामिने नमाचार्य पादाय निताय कृपावर्धनाय गौरगदादामदाय नगरग्राम तारणे। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमती भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी परिचारिणी निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणी। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। जय श्रील प्रभुपाद। So, by the anukampa of Srila Prabhupada and by the mercies of all Vaishnavas and by your collective efforts, we are in a position to read, understand and recite Srimad Bhagavatam. Today's subject matter is Bhumi Gita. So, Sukadeva Goswami informing Maharaja Parikshit that it's not only me who's telling about the absolute truth. Even the Bhumi, Mother Earth, she's giving her opinion. How the people in general living their life. So, he's saying, seeing the kings of the earth busy trying to conquer me. You know, when you buy a house or when you buy a land, you know, we try to occupy that space. And we think we are the owner of that space. Just having a piece of paper. Just having a piece of paper. We think we are the owner. And in that way we say, we own this earth, a part of the earth. Whether it is 56 square feet or 256 square feet or 700 square feet. That's it. So we try, whatever space we cover, we think we are the owner of that. And Mother Earth is laughing. She says, just see how these kings who are actually playing in the hands of death are desiring to conquer me. Yesterday as we were talking about, in order to conquer the sovereignty of Indraprastha, so the price was 1,606,020,000 lives. And then what happened? They won the war. They became the sovereign of that particular land. And then what happened? Land is still here. Where are those who thought they have conquered it? So, if somebody try to understand this, then Virakti will develop. Then we'll simply say, yes, I have got the lease of life. I have been given this opportunity, not to exploit it, to utilize it for becoming a devotee. Taking the help of mother devotee to become a devotee. Then there is no ownership. There is a partnership. And partnership, you don't say it's everything is mine. We share. You give me facility, and I'll do the devotional service, and perspective then we'll enjoy one another. Furthermore, it says, काम ऐसा नरेन्द्राणां मोगः स्यादुदुश्यामपि येन फेनोपमे पिण्डे इति विश्रामहिता निर्पा. She is saying, great rulers of men, even those who are learned, meet frustration and failure because of the material lust. Driven by the lust, these kings play great hope and faith in the dead lump of flesh called the body, even though the material frame is as fleeting as the bubbles of the foam of water. Even the learned, even thoughtful person, look at Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada could have named this organization after his name, Bhaktivedanta Krishna Consciousness, or whatever it is. He could have put his name, isn't it? Like you say, so many sanstha, science sanstha, that sanstha, this sanstha, everything is the name of the particular person who is holding it. But Prabhupada knew, it is not me, it is not mine, it is his, it is for him, for his satisfaction. So, Krishna Bhavana Mrita for the whole world. He did not limit it to one particular area. So, that is understanding. Even the learned person, they meet frustration. Let us say nowadays, so much of rain is coming out. So many people are losing their houses, losing their land, losing their cars and things like that. Did they know? No. Inevitable time that takes away forcibly. And you can simply watch if you are lucky enough. If you are not lucky enough, you will also swap with it. Buried under the rubble. So he says they meet frustration. And why it is happening? Why frustration? Because they are driven by the lust. And lust means, let me enjoy, let me have all that I can afford, all that I can see. That's it. So it's because of lust. These kings play great hope and faith in the dead lump of the flesh called body. Aham Ishwar, aham yogi, aham balwan, aham sukhi. I can do that. And sometimes you were saying, Prabhu, you don't know me. You don't know me. Well, of course. If you don't know yourself, nobody will know you. So you don't know me, of course. And even though the material frame of the fleeting of the bubbles of water, what is this? It is nothing but the bubble of water. We are existing only that much in the eyes of the gods. Though we may have 70, 80 years of life, but it's not more than a bubble of water. It sprouts. As soon as the wind comes, fizzes out. So he says, but we have, what we have? Prakritya kirmanani gune karmani sarvasaha ahankara vimudatma karthamiti minnate. Every one of us in the practical say, we say, I have done this, we have done this, I have done this. We think that it is me. I am the controller. And surely this is illusion. What can we do? Until and unless somebody opens our right. Om ajnana timiradhasya jnananjana salakaya chakshukhu unmanitam venam tasmai surugavaravanam. So somebody was saying, what does this mean? My eyes are already open. How Guru can open the eyes? How Guru can open the eyes? My eyes are already open. It is by divine arrangement I have got the eyes I can see. And my eyes are only closed when I am sleeping. How Guru can open the eyes? We are trying to open the eyes of Adhyatma. You are seeing only 3 dimensions. You are only seeing material things. By the mercy of the Guru, you can see Adhyatma. You can see Paravyoma. You can see Parabrahma. You can see so many things by the Anukampa and blessing of the Guru. Timara andhasya. We are completely dark. What is dark? What is our aim of life? Either live to eat or eat to live. That's it. Or whatever left over, pass on to our coming generation. That's the aim of life. But is that the aim of life? We have to come back again and again and suffer inevitable pangs of material nature. Same janma, mrityu, jara, vyadhi, dukkha, dosha. Keep on. Are we meant only for suffering here? We have no other choice. We cannot find another solution. Keep only frustration. And some people have frustration for a day, for a month, and some are frustrated throughout life. Throughout life. I don't have this and I don't have that, and I don't have this and I don't have that. Everything is good. And maybe, I don't know, here I was saying or somewhere else I was saying. I don't recall. Let me do it. The girl, when she got married, she never find a good mother-in-law. And when she became mother-in-law, she never find a good bahu, daughter-in-law. When she becomes bhabi, she never gets a good nanad. And when she becomes nanad, she never get a good bhabi. Everything is good, but never is not good. Everything fine, but my driver is cheating. Everything is okay, but this, but that. You go to any marriage party. You go to marriage party, enjoy. When you come home, well, everything was very nice, but in food there is a lot of salt. Everything was very nice, but the DJ was not playing proper songs. Everything was good, but in the meantime the light went, they had no generator. Yani, you will always find fault, and that fault is nothing but a product of frustration. So Mother Bhumi is saying, they always get frustrated for no reason. Sometimes there must be reason for frustration. There must be reason. Sometimes there is no reason. हिंदी में बोलूंगा, घर में बीवी ने दाल चावल बनाए, अरे पापड़ नहीं बने तुमने यार. कभी पापड़ बना दिया, अरे इतना पापड़ बना दिया, क्या दुकान लगी यहाँ, क्या इतना पापड़ बना दिया. कभी सब्जी में नमक ज्यादा हो गया, क्या तुमको बनाना ही नहीं आता, इतने साल तुमको हुए. कभी कम हो गया, घर में नमक की कमी है क्या, नहीं डाल सकते नमक, हाथ में मेहंदी लगी है. यानी फ्रस्ट्रेशन आउट ऑफ फ्रस्ट्रेशन. You know why? Because we have lusty desire. So you give up your lusty desire, you will never complain. Never complain. Then Atma Tushtaha. So Mother Earth is saying, because of lust, the frustration evaporates, it comes up. So, if you want to get free from frustration, don't desire anything. Whatever it comes. Yadraksha lava santushta dvandvatita vimatsara. Let it come as it is coming. What's the problem? Now what can you do? Lord says, okay, you cannot do, but you can do one thing. Matra sparsha se konteya shitoshana sukh dukha agama payano nityam tam sa titikchasu bharata. At least you can try to tolerate. This is in your hand. But no, we love to be frustrated. We love to be bossing over, things like that. So let us say further what Bhumi is saying. Purvam nirjitya Purvam nirjitya sadvargam jishyamo rajam mantrinam tata sachiva paurapta karindrana kantakan evam karamena jayshyamaha पृथिवीं सागर मेखलां इत्यासा शब्द हृदयाः न पश्यन्ति यन्तिके यन्तकम्. Kings and politicians imagine, first I will conquer my senses and mind, then I will subdue my chief minister and rid himself of the thorn pricks of my advisor, citizen, friends, relatives, as well as the keeper of my elephants. In this way, I will gradually conquer the entire earth, because the hearts of these leaders are bound by the great expectation. They fail to see death awaiting nearby. Similarly, the same situation with us. We save money by not spending. We save money. If suppose we like mango, so we'll buy mango only once in a week or once in a month. We deprive our liking. We deprive ourselves. They say, let us save money, let us save money, let us save money. And we have plenty of money. Doctor says, don't dare you eat mango. Otherwise, diabetes will increase. Low. We have earned the money to enjoy it. And they are saying, please don't do this. Don't do this, don't do this. So similarly, we think by accumulating money, all my enemies will go away or die. I have no frustration. I'll enjoy the old age. And then, that is the way of living in life. But in all practical sense, not even a single person can proclaim that, yes, I have enjoyed the life. I can give you an example. So many of you are for maybe more than 10 years. Have you ever said to anybody, oh Prabhu, for the last 10 years, really, I'm enjoying Qatar? No, you will not say. What Qatar government? They are changing the rule like this, they are doing like this, they are doing like this. What is this? You never say 10 years or 20 years, I really enjoyed my life. No. Oh, because of this and because of that. Because why they are not giving me citizenship, man? What is their problem? Isn't it? We are but a complaint box. And you know why you're not saying that I'm enjoying? Believe you have not enjoyed it. You are telling the truth. Nothing wrong with that. You are telling the truth that you have not enjoyed it. Because this material world is not the place of enjoyment. So how can you enjoy? So you are telling the truth. No enjoyment. But gradually, we are trying to conquer all odds. I can win this, I can win over this, if I have money, if I'm getting maybe, let's say, 2 lakhs rupees interest in India and Nepal, and then, Prabhu, no problem, I'll have a car, and I will say, oh my God, petrol price increases, what to do? I could have filled the petrol yesterday. On 1st of July, here petrol price increases. So one of my drivers saying, oh my God, I forgot, I should have put the petrol yesterday. Then what would happen? What would happen? You would have gained maybe 5-10 riyal. That's it. And thereafter. But only frustration. Okay? And because they do not know that we are playing in the waiting game of the death. And Yamaraj are sitting on our head. They don't have to run. They don't have to find, oh my God, time is, no. They are there. Instantly, they just grab you up. So that was saying, don't try to conquer anything. It is a Vairagya Vidya, it is a Bhakti Rupam. This is a Vairagya Vidya, how we can understand ourselves, that how to deal with life. First of all, nothing is permanent. And all the plan that I make, will it fructify? Never to be known. So therefore, let us enjoy now. And enjoyment is, let us do the bhakti now. Who has seen tomorrow? Let us do it now. So that's his saying, because the hearts of these leaders are bound by great expectation. They fail to see death waiting nearby. Whether you talk of a politician or whether you talk of the Hitler, millions of people he killed. You know why? So that he enjoys sovereignty of German. That's it. But he knew, he did not know. Actually, he was a pure vegetarian, by the way. Pure vegetarian. But he did not know that inevitable time will take away everybody. Or Ceausescu, or Colonel Gaddafi, poor Saddam, or the many kings of the Iran. They didn't know. They didn't know. The king Saudi, the king of Saudi Arabia, King Faisal, he had a plane. And a plane was nothing but the 7-star hospital. And he has roughly maybe 22 top class doctors and surgeons and physiotherapists in his the medical team. He was in Jeddah and he had to fly very urgently to Riyadh. So he told his team, well, I'm taking a small plane, you come, the hospital come in the next plane because it will take time. So when this small plane airborne, he collapsed on the middle only. Dhirubhai Ambani. So many doctors at the disposal. What I'm saying. The inevitable death can never be conquered. That's what Dharti is saying, that we have to be satisfied whatever it comes of its own accord. If I'm a 5 feet tall, I'm a 5 feet tall. You can't do anything. If I'm a 6.3, I'm 6.3. You can't do anything. If I've got a good job, I've got a good job. If I've got a bad job, I've got a bad job. Even the good job and bad job, frustration is same. Nowadays, frustration is, the boy sitting nearby me, he got a 3,000 real increment, I get only 2,005. So you are crying because you got more. Not you are crying, I got something. Frustration. Everybody. When the children, they pass, parents are not happy because his friend's son got more marks than my son. What to do? What to do? And even somebody get 99.9, they slap him. You fool, you could have got 100. What is the 99.9? Now see. And you know, when I got past my 8th standard, you will not believe. In my village, nearby village, there was a celebration. You know how? Arey, this fellow's son got a 34% mark, he passed. 34%. There was a celebration. Wow, 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 wow. अरे लड़का पास हो गया इनका. अरे लड़का पास हो गया. कमाल हो गया, कमाल हो गया, कमाल हो गया. See then, and now even 99.5, the child is getting a slap. Why made such a silly mistake? I had taught you. So where is the satisfaction? If you give it 100% and you are not getting through to JEE or the medical and all, more frustration. See, 80% got it, they got admission because they had to pay 20 lakhs. My son got 100%, I don't have money, I couldn't get anything. Frustration there also. So this frustration is because of lust. We are not satisfied what we have. Whatever we have, we are not satisfied. You know, our teeth are, very firm. And tongue is always bending. Okay? Now, nothing happens to the tongue because tongue is always bending. But if our teeth are very firm, they fall off every now and then. So one day, the teeth told the tongue, see, I keep you in check. Otherwise, you only blabber, 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 blabber. And tongue says, I tell you something. Even I speak one word, I can make other to break all your teeth. I don't do anything, but I can make somebody break your teeth. So, if you are not flexible, you will fall prey. If you are flexible, nothing happens to you. So here, what he is trying to say, let it come of its own accord, whatever is coming. And be satisfied with that. What, if it is worst of that, what you will do? If more than that, you will save in the bank. But worst, what will you do? So let us be satisfied. Yad rakshala santushto dvandati to. Let it come. And thank the God, you have given me this. If you have not given me this, what I would do? Nothing, isn't it? So, let us say what Bhimi going further. Samudra varnam jitva ma visantya abdi mojasa kyadatma jayestan tana mukti raja atma jaye phalam. After conquering all the land on my surface, these proud kings forcibly entered the ocean to conquer the sea itself. What is the use of their self-controlled, which is aimed at political exploitation? The actual goal of self-control is spiritual liberation. Chamita. One more. The actual goal of self-control is spiritual liberation. Even if we have everything, we will not be satisfied. Who were telling me something that the booking to stay on the land has started. Okay, now you think that you can go to the moon, enjoy there, buy a plot, make house, enjoy the life. If you cannot enjoy it, you think you're going to enjoy there? First of all, where is the water? The whole idea is, whatever I have not satisfied, yeah, that might give me. That might give me. You know, there's a proverb in Hindi, dur ke dhol suhane. When you are from a far distance, when you hear the drum beating, it is very nice really, you like it. Particularly in the hills. If you have in different hills, on the top of the hill, which is maybe a few kilometers away, when the drums are beating, you really enjoy it. But if the same drum is nearby, you say, "Arey band karo yaar, kaan phat gaye mere. Band karo, kaan phat gaye, kaan phat gaye, kaan phat gaye." What is this? तो जो हमारे पास है उसका मजा नहीं, जो नहीं है उसका मजा है. So the Bhumi is saying the actual goal of self-control is spiritual liberation. And what is spiritual liberation? Na shochati, na kankshati. Samaha sarveshi bhutesu mad bhagatim lavate param. When ichha dvesa samuthvena dvandmohena bharata. When we give our ichha, and when we give ichha, we give up dvesha. We give up dvanda, and then only we can achieve the goal of self-control or spiritual realization. Let me take quickly. Yam visrajjaiva manavasha tata sutasha kuru vaddaha gata yatha gatam yuddhe tamam je shanyatna buddhayaha. O best of Kuru, the earth continued as follows. Although in the past great men and their descendants have left me, departing from this world in the same helpless way they came into it. Even today, foolish men are trying to conquer me. We have never learned from the history, and we have never learned from the other's experience. Learning from other experience is known as naiti. And acquiring your own experience is iti. Maybe this, maybe this, maybe this, maybe this. Give me pleasure. But learning from other experience in the Shastras, naiti. Not this, not this, not this. They are not good for me. I am not here to enjoy. I am here to serve. And when you serve, then there is a different kind of enjoyment. Not sensual enjoyment. Not even the mental enjoyment. Not even the intellectual enjoyment. In the enjoyment at the level of the soul. Ye Atma suprasiddhati. Then soul becomes completely satisfied. So let's go quickly. Matkrite pitraputranam bhratranam chapi vigraha jayate hi satam raje mamata vaddha chetasam. For the sake of conquering me, materialistic persons fight one another. Father oppose their sons. Brother fight one another. Because their hearts are bound to possessing political power. You may have heard the name of Shahjahan. Shahjahan is a commander. And his wife was so beautiful. So Shahjahan devised a program to send his commander for the battle and make sure he never returns back. And as planned, that commander was killed in the battle. Now, Shahjahan showed the sympathy on his wife and he married her. Her name was Mumtaz. He married Mumtaz. And by giving 14th birth of Shahjahan, Mumtaz died while delivering the baby. 14th. Now, he loved her so much that he said, okay, let me make a monument for her. And the monument was made by the experts of Sanatana Dharma. Experts. His idea. And after the monument was completed after 22 years, he cut off the hands of everybody so that they do not replicate the Taj Mahal again for somebody else. See? What a cruelty. Because my name and fame will be there. I loved my wife so much. And people, I've been there also, I'm not saying no, people going to applaud. What a beauty. Nobody remembers that 22,000 people whose hands were cut. Nobody applauds them. They only see the beauty. Wow, 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 very nice. So this is our understanding. We fight one another. The brother is killing brother. Son is killing mother. So many things. Just because of one piece of small property. There was a widow in Vrindavan. So somebody asked her, what do you do, whatever bhiksha you are getting, what do you do? Well, I save. Hey? Why you are saving for? He said, in Diwali, I'll go to meet my son and I'll take some gift for my grandson. See the desire. Her son and daughter-in-law have checked her out of the house. But she is still thinking of her grandson. Here she is starving day in and day out. But whatever alms she is getting, she is saving it to buy a gift for her grandson. See, this is the life. Everybody thinks it's me. My satisfaction. Similarly, when the Shahjahan was captured by his son, so after his son visited him, and he told him, my dear father, I accept releasing from the jail, what can I do for you? He said, you bring some children to me, I'll teach them Quran. I will teach them Quran. He said, oh, no problem. So he told everybody that all your children should go to the jail and learn Quran from my father. Children started coming. Now he is king. Now this king, he started beating the children, scolding them, kicking them, because he is king, no? Otherwise in the jail he was just nothing. Think of. So he was exercising little way, but he was bossing over. He was the king of the prison, and the children cannot complain to their parents or the king. Otherwise, they will be punished further. So they tolerated the problem inflicted by Shahjahan on them. Pulling the hair and boxing on the face and kicking in their back and things like that. So see, even at the age, at the verge of dying, still we want to boss it over. We want to boss it over. When we don't get salary increase, we complain. But you never think the servant working for me, I have to give him some raise in salary, right? No. He doesn't deserve, only I deserve. Why should I pay him? I'm paying already too much. But for me, The company is not thinking good for me. It is not good. See the duality we have? Same scenario, we act differently. I don't know whether I told you that story or not, but time is getting over. Let me take the text 8 also. Maiveyam mahim kritsna na te mudheti vadina sarpat sarvadhaman mitho gnanti miryante matkrite nirpa. Political leaders challenge one another. All this land is mine. It is not your, fool. Thus, they attack one another and die. Never is the king who always the winner. Someday, sometime, somewhere, he is defeated. Either he is prisoned or is killed. Now, what happened? All the things that he has done, let us say for many, many years, what is the end result? Losing everything. Mrityu sarvara shaham, that's what Krishna says. Again, what is here? We are trying to get renunciation. How to renounce with intelligence. Not to give up just like that. But renouncing things intelligently can bring the greatest result. Let me take the text. Oh, this is a big text. Prithu pururava gadhir nahuso bharatorjuna mandhata sagaro rama kadvango dhunduharaghu tirna vindhuryyatisha saryate shanta nurgaya bhagiratha kuvaladyasha kukutasto nashadho nirpa Hiranyakashyapa shanir purvartu ravano loka ravanaha namuche sambaro bhaumo hiranyaksha atha taraka अन्ये च बहवो दैत्या राजनो ये महेश्वरा सर्वं सर्वविधिवत्सूराः सर्वं सर्वजितो जिताः ममता मय्यवर्तन्ता कृतुचैरमर्त्यधर्मिण्यः कथावशेषा कालेन हि कृतार्थो कृताभिभो. Such king as Prithu, Pururava, Gadhi, Nausa, Bharata, Kartavir Arjuna, Mandhata, Sagara, Rama, Khadvanga, Dhunduha, Raghu, Tirnavindhu, Yayati, Sarayati, Shantanu, Gaya, Bhagiratha, Kuvalyaswa, Kakustaha, Naishadha, Nirga, Hiranyakashipu, Bratha, Ravana, who made the whole world lament, Namuchi, Sambhara, Bhauma, Hiranyaksha, and Taraka, as well as many other demons, and the kings who possess great power of control over others, were all full of knowledge, heroic, all conquering and unconquerable. Nevertheless, O Almighty Lord, although they lived their life intensely trying to possess me, these kings were subject to the passage of time, which reduced them to all mere historical account. None of them could permanently establish their rule. Now, compare our own self, our own idea, our own wealth, our own power, our own wisdom against all these great and exalted personality of the power, physical power, military power, money power, or even the life power. They will go on. They've all become the pages in the history, nothing more than that. And what we are trying to do? Grab a portion of the land. Become the master of that. Become the king of that. And say, this is my sovereignty. This is what is mine. Trespasser will be prosecuted. Or in some house you say, beware of the dogs. What does it mean? Sir, we are worse than the dog. Don't come in. Not the physical dog. They are telling them, sir, we are worse than the dog. Please don't come in. As I never know, we'll bite you. So beware of the dog. Now all that we have, as I'm saying, just one piece of paper, right? And you suppose some water fell on the piece of paper, what will you do? That piece of paper that you own something, if the water falls on it, what will you do? Can't do anything, right? And in the end, does it belong to us? No. They say, when child is born, the parents say, is my child, my property, my property, my property, my property, my property. When the child grows, goes to play, they say, my friend, my friend, my friend, my friend, my friend, my friend, my friend. When you go to school and college, you say, my student, my student, my student, my student, my student. See how the things are changing. Then, he gets married. If the girl says, my husband, husband say, my wife, my wife, my wife. Then they change the strategy. Then they become old. He say, my papa, or my uncle, or my mummy, my mummy, my mummy. Again things change. Then when he grows old, okay, he says, oh, this is a social worker, this is our social worker, this is from a party, this is from my organization. He give very nice Bhagavatam class, this is mine, my guru. Again change. And in the end, the body belongs to the dirt if he is buried, and to the fire if it is cremated. And that's the truth. So the fossil we think is mine. Fossil we think is mine. Doesn't belong to anybody. It belongs to the Panchabhuta. The body is nothing the product of Panchabhuta. So it belongs to that Panchabhuta in the end. And we claim ours. It's mine. It's there. So all these great personalities really, each one is an exemplary personality, but they couldn't possess the land for themselves. They couldn't carry out the portion of the land. Prince Maharaj did not say, this portion of the land, okay, I'm going, I'm carrying with me. No, sir. You leave it. It doesn't belong to you. You are given a lease to protect, to maintain, to do something, but doesn't belong to you. So this is the perfect renunciation of Srimad Bhagavatam. So many examples are given for us to know that nothing belongs to you. Really? Nothing belongs to us? Of course, the karma belongs to us. Material possession does not belong, but the karma belongs to us. When we are born, we carried our karma with us. When we will die, we will carry our karma with us. So not the part of the earth, not the part of the wealth, not a part of the fame, not the part of the wisdom. No, not that. We will be carrying our karma. And then, if we carry punya karma, we can only go up to the Swarga. If we have pap karma, we can go the down below. The down below, by the way, down below of the Patal is a nice place to live in. When we say down below, we are saying the Narkaloka, which are 36 in number, not the 7. Talatala, Vitala, Talatala, Sutala, Mahtal, Patal, they are the best place. They are known as a Villar Swarga. So we are not saying going down. No, we are going down below. The Kumbhipaka and things like that. 36 is the number. Okay. Now, if we do the karma, good karma, enjoy, come back. Bad karma, stay there and come back. But we are expected to do a karma. So that, what kind of karma? All the karma that I am doing and I will be doing and I should be doing is for Haritoshanam. And then we'll go back home, back to the Godhead, where you all originally belongs to. So, actually the chapter is very big, but the Bhagavad Gita, the Bhumi Gita, stops at 13. Thereafter, then question answer between Maharaja Parikshit and Sukadeva Goswami. But the Bhumi Gita, only up to 1 to 13 is the Bhumi Gita. That what I try to explain to you, it develops the renunciation by hearing from the right source and authorities that how can we conduct our life in a way that we enjoy now and we enjoy after death. Hare Krishna. 5 minutes are still there. I don't want to take much time. So if anyone of you have a question answer or things like that, then we can.